Hi, I'm Rick Fuentes. Let me ask you a question. What are you doing right now? Okay, so you're watching me, but a lot of these people are doing these things, and they could be affecting your business. That's the idea behind the Now Revolution. Now, that's not my term. It's from the book by Jay Baer and Amber Naslund. So, how do you keep up with the new revolution? They propose 7 shifts in the way business works to stay with those now revolutionaries. Social media can create relationships with stakeholders in real time. It can build trust. It can even sway some naysayers. And just like the book says, the 7 shifts will make your business faster, smarter, and more social. Shift 1. Engineer a new bedrock. You'll need a firm foundation of people who are brought together in solidarity. Okay, not necessarily like that, more like within a culture. Here, conversations rule. Employees have trust to experiment, make mistakes, and be rewarded by success. Shift 2. Find talent you could trust. So who's going to be on your team? You know, you're not hiring titles anymore. Now you're looking for traits for success. You're looking for the curious, the collaborative, and the connected. They're generalists who see how social media fits in with the bigger business strategy. Shift 3. Organize your armies. It'll take a village to keep up with the now revolution. The group will need a core team that can explain the game plan and how it affects the whole business, what the principles are, what the guidelines are. Broad principles, objectives such as authenticity, listening, and going where the audience is already talking. The core team sets the guidelines for the rest of the team to follow. Shift 4. Think of the internet as the new telephone. Customers expect companies to answer. They expect companies to listen to them. How is up to you. Now you can choose to listen passively, such as setting up alerts, like Google Alerts or other media monitoring services. Shift 5. Now that you've listened, you'll need to respond. And as Baer and Naslund put it, they want you to emphasize responsibility. Now to help, they've created a graphic here. Ignoring is putting your head in the sand. Your business is doing fine without talking to customers. Thank you very much. Listening is basic monitoring. Responding is customer service and routing questions to appropriate departments. Now, participating actually means creating content. This is content that your customers find useful. In other words, you have to listen to them to determine what the relevant issues are so you can create blogs. Blogs may be about the company. Some may be about the category that the business is in, or maybe just a single topic that the company addresses. Or you can focus on storytelling. Storytelling means mining the business and your customers for engaging content which keeps customers loyal. Shift 6. Build a fire extinguisher. Yes, you may have to put out a fire on the internet every once in a while. But hey, it's not a crisis if you saw it coming. If you're listening to what customers are saying, that gives you binoculars to see the fires coming. A real crisis then happens when you don't know what's happening. There's a spike in the number of people talking, and all of a sudden an issue comes up that affects a lot of people, and boy, do they want you to know about it. Let's say you know what to say, but not how to say it. First, acknowledge the problem, but keep the crisis where it started. No need to send a press release about a fight on Facebook. Customers accept apologies, and if they have more questions, including how you're resolving the issue, they'll need an FAQ page. FAQs with a forum or discussion channels also allow customers to vent a little steam. If some complainers aren't quelled, take them offline. Once the fog is over, see how your crisis spread so quickly. What was the spark and what was the fuel? Shift 7. Build a calculator. How do you measure success? What are your goals? For some, it's to build awareness. Others, it's to drive sales. Still others, to build loyalty. So, is that it? Are you ready to rule the now revolution and quash coups that come your way? Well, there may be a little more to that to make the shift. Baer and Naslund call these shifts and actions, but the bigger shift may be more mental, to create a firm bedrock of culture that may mean breaking up the last foundation that was laid. Don't say anything until the product is ready. Customers can wait for a response. That's kind of old school thinking. The now revolution means interacting in real time. There's seldom enough time to think in the here and now. So if the internet is the new phone, is it okay to put people on hold? Think about it. What if normal people took their time to think and weigh their statements before responding?
Hey Jay, how's it going? I'll have to get back to you. Today?
That was awkward. So policies and procedures have to be in place that can anticipate and then flow with events, even problems. And that trusted team has to be blanketed in the culture of conversing with customers. Relationships have to be valued more than rules. And they can be simple. One company I know has one simple rule: don't be an idiot. Finding talent you can trust doesn't just mean everyone with a VP or director title after their names. It means giving an intern a blog to write bios of interesting people he or she meets. It means letting engineers tell you about the times they banged their heads trying to get the product just right. Customers will love it. Everyone is potentially part of the army of communicators. These people are farmers. They harvest stories within your business that they can tell. They engage not just outside your company, but inside too. Consider some listening intersections. What do your departments really want to know? Sales may want to hear the needs of customers. Marketing and PR may need to hear the language of customers. Customer service is looking for recurring issues. R&D could use some new ideas, and HR could use some help finding new talent. Bear and Naslund make an important point at the beginning of the book, early on in the Now Revolution. There are lots of roadblocks to making these shifts. Let's be honest. One is fear. Fear of engaging with people right now, because it means a loss of control about your message. The truth is, we never had control. People were always talking about organizations and brands, in their backyards, at their dinner tables, even on the phone, maybe even a letter to the local paper. We just didn't know it. In the Now Revolution, we can see what's being said and we can react. And if it's broke, we can fix it. There's also some blame to go around. No one likes to admit when they're wrong, and companies could be liable if they do it. Okay. But companies can also build relationships when they stand up and accept accountability. Mistakes happen. People forgive them. The last roadblock is change. These shifts are different. They require old business attributes such as innovation, commitment, and consistency, but they'll also require new skills such as adaptability, agility, and trust. The organizations that can do that will thrive in the Now Revolution. They'll succeed in the here and now, and they'll be rewarded with fans and customers who will tell their fans and customers how much they like you and trust you. And isn't that how you survive the revolution? I'm Rick Fuentes. Thanks for watching.